All right. So let's start with the lecture for today. Okay, so previously we stopped at this particular dashboard with table, matrix, uh, a text box which represented the instructions that we have to follow to use this particular dashboard, and then we had this particular column chart. Okay, so to just try out this particular dashboard, you can click on years to see how the values change in the table as well as the column chart. If you want to select multiple years, you can use control button, okay, to select multiple years. So for example 1998, then 2001, then suppose 2003. Okay, you can use the control button, press the control button, select your years, the particular values, and then remove the control button. And if you want to deselect all or go back to your previous state, just click somewhere outside of the white box of your table or your diagram. Okay, so it will be on the previous state. Okay, so let's continue with the next part. The next part we had was filters. Okay, we had filters. Now in the filters, we are going to learn how we are going to filter out particular values. In the filters, we have a lot of options. Okay, the filter tab, or you can say the filter panel, is available on the right side. Okay, we have the data, we have the visualizations, and then we have the filters. So when I click on the filters, we have the first option is filters on this visual. It means on that particular visual. So for example, if I click on this diagram, do I want to apply the filter on this particular diagram? If I click on this particular table, do I want to apply the filters on this particular table? If I click on this matrix, so do I want to apply the filters on this particular matrix? Even you can see the values keep on changing. So for the filters, it's showing me date and then sum of sales volume, because those are the values which are available inside this matrix. Am I audible clearly, or is there any issue still?
No, you are clear.
Okay, okay.
I can hear you.
Okay. And if you think my speed is fast, please let me know, okay, so that I'll slow down. Okay. So we have this matrix. In this matrix, we have date and sum of sales volume, because those are the values we have for that particular matrix. If I go to the table, okay, in the table we have region name, sum of sales volume, average of price, minimum of price, maximum of price. So these are the values you are going to have on filter. So for this particular tab, that is filters on this visual. Then if I go to the this particular column chart, then I have this date, month, quarters, year, okay, region name, then sum of sales volume. So these are all the values. So this is a particular field called as filter on this visual. But in general, okay, if you want, okay, see, I'll click somewhere on the outside, okay, just on the empty side. The moment I click on empty side, none of my diagrams are highlighted. Okay, none of my table or chart or anything, nothing is highlighted, none of it is highlighted. So it is going to show me two options, which is filter on this page. Okay, it means if I apply a filter, it is going to be applied for each and every possible value. Okay, instead of value, I'll say a diagram, chart, a table, matrix, whatever it is, whatever particular visualization is available on the report, it is going to be applied for all the visualizations. So for example, okay, before the next example, we'll just look at this one more option, which is filter on all the pages. So if I apply a filter, okay, suppose I want to show only the values or this particular dashboard for one region, that is Great Manchester. Okay, so if I filter, if I use the filter, okay, let's check with an example. See, filter on this visual. So here the region name is available. What I'll do is I'll click on Great Manchester. Okay, Great Manchester. So the values which are shown currently are only for this particular chart, that is a column chart. I want Great Manchester, Merseyside and South Yorkshire. Okay, you can see none of the values have changed for this table. In the table I can still see Great Manchester, Merseyside, South Yorkshire, Tanweer, West Midlands, West Yorkshire. Okay, all the values I can see, all the values in sales volume. What I'll do is I'll clear this filter. To clear this filter, you can see my cursor, you can use the eraser. Okay, it's called as clear filters. I'll minimize this. What I'll do now is I'll use the option called as filter on this page. Okay, I'll go to data. I want to filter the region names. Okay, I'll drag and drop the region names from the data to filter on this particular page. Okay, so now from this page, okay, this whole page, or you can say the report, I'll apply Great Manchester, Merseyside. So do you see we have now one option is Great Manchester, second option is Merseyside. Why? Because I have applied this filter on the page. Now the same thing I'll see on the chart as well, my column chart, Merseyside and then Great Manchester. Even the figures in the sales volume have changed. Okay, why? Because it's showing the field or the sum of sales volume only for, it's showing only for the two regions, Great Manchester and Merseyside. Now if I apply again some additional value, South Yorkshire, Tyne, okay, this is, we have 4 regions. You can see it keeps on adding. Okay, just a second, I'm getting a call. Just a second.